What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video, we're going to be diving into one of the new singles from Linkin Park. This new era of Linkin Park, people seem really hyped about, and I'm super stoked. I was a fan of Linkin Park from the beginning. I fucking love Hybrid Theory. I remember I have so many childhood memories of just that entire start fucking green shaded music video with Chester's little spiky hair. Like I was amazed by that. And I loved Hybrid Theory and I loved Meteora. And then I feel like as my musical interests changed, I didn't listen to as many of the later albums that came out from Linkin Park. But those two albums were so deep rooted into really like what I like in music, just so many pieces to it, right? So obviously, thinking about this new era of Linkin Park, it is a little strange, but I'm very open-minded to it because at the end of the day, you know, this was a full community of people that had come together with this idea of having this band. And I understand, like, I can't even imagine actually what it would be like to be in a situation where you decide if you move on or not. And I feel like that's got to be such a tough decision, one that they did not take lightly because it was a long hiatus before this was announced and this started to be pumped out. But one thing that I've really noticed is that the reception that people have had seems to be overwhelmingly positive for the most part. I feel like the numbers really speak a lot of volume as to how many people were looking forward to this, but also how many new fans might be listening to Linkin Park for the first time. So all of those things kind of culminate to it's kind of an emotional thing, right? To put out all this new shit. So having said that, I want to do a full album reaction to From Zero. I believe that's what the album is called. And I plan on recording that tonight. So I thought I'd go ahead and pick like whatever the most popular single was and start from here. So I hope you guys are excited about this. Sorry for the little rant in the beginning. I just felt like I should give you some context into like my history with Linkin Park, just because, you know, kind of makes sense all these years later to be reacting to Linkin Park for the first time is kind of fucking crazy. Okay, so this is the Emptiness Machine. Let's go.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view.
Sick.
I know you're waiting in the distance.
I was just about to ask if that was Mike singing. So obviously I've known him for like, you know, part of his singing pieces, but mostly for his like awesome ability to just deliver such a sick cadence and every flow that he does. I like to hear this rock sound of his too. I'm sure he's done this and I just didn't hear it in a lot of his career yet.
Just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin.
Fuck yeah.
And I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed.
Woo!
Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be.
Oh, that piano.
Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Woo! Let's fucking go. Those guitars sound sick. Such a good tone right there.
Going around like a revolver. It's been decided how we lose.
Woo! Such a good tone to her voice. Love that higher range. You know, I just feel like that is one of the things about Linkin Park that is so, if you were to take a signature sound, it's just the fact that because Chester was in such high vocals a lot, excuse me, a lot of the times, I feel like that really like catered to a very signature sound. So I love that we've got those higher ranges taken care of already.
It's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to. I keep on lying to. Already pulling me.
Oh yeah, that gravel.
Already under my skin.
Urgh.
I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me out.
Woo!
Just to watch me bleed. Gave up who
Oh, that's catchy. Woo! Oh, I love her voice. Oh, just so much of that rasp too. So solid.
Be part of something. I only wanted to be part of.
Holy shit. Woo! Ah. That why do I feel emotional? There's something about like whatever note she just hit.
I only wanted to be part of.
Oh. That like gives me goosebumps, and I don't know that I like not in like a bad way, but like that sounded so close to like Chester in like the weirdest way that it almost like my body is having a response to that. Let me do that one more time. Jesus.
Part of something. I only wanted to be part of.
Holy shit, dude. God, fucking so solid. Oh, woo! Those fucking melodies and harmonies. Woo-hoo! If the whole album has this much energy, which I imagine it's going to, I'm so fucking into it. So I hope you guys are interested at all in watching that with me. It doesn't matter. I'm doing it anyways. But if you guys want to check it out, I'm going to put it on this channel because I just need to like take a breather for a second. Okay. Man, that last part when she hit that note, look, I in no way, by the way, with me saying that, I'm in no way saying that she needed to come in this band and be any part of Chester. Okay. Like that's like a very obvious thing. No one ever replaces anyone in a band like that. It's just not the way that works. And I feel like as time goes on, the more artists that I have seen from bands that I love pass away, anytime something of, I mean, the magnitude of Linkin Park is crazy. But like, you know, I feel like there's such an emotional piece to that. And you know that that's never going to go away. Like that person is always that. The thing that I thought was crazy though, is that she has such a unique sound to herself, but that matches the style that Linkin Park really needs, that higher range vocal with that, you know, really gravelly sound, that aggressive sound. Like that is so signature Linkin Park. And in my head, anytime I'm listening or I'm like recalling a song from them, I just hear that high energy, high tone, raspy vocal. There's a part though, when she gets a note that just sounded so much like him that it like kind of fucked me up for a second. And I think it's just because you're not expecting that. That's not what I'm expecting to hear. This is a fresh sound, but that was so fucking cool. And I think that like, I know that it's hard for people to sometimes like understand. And I'm only saying these things because these are conversations that I've had with people without even like listening to these things. But people that are fans of Linkin Park, they'll always say, well, what do you think about, you know, them having a new singer? What if they just made a new band? What if they just did this? What if they just did that? It's so easy to like be on the outside and have these conversations with each other about like what a band should or shouldn't do or what we think is right or wrong. But like, we have no idea what these people were going through personally in any capacity, and what things led to them even being able to make decisions like this. So I feel like sometimes it's a lot easier outside looking in, but you have to remember that like this band has such a legacy behind it already that I know they would not do anything to taint that. And like, I knew that going into this, they were never going to just get a singer and let this become something else. Like, I know that deep down, they've always wanted this to be this very consistent thing. And I know, like, I remember in like 2017 and stuff, they were getting a little bit of backlash for trying out some new sounds, which like, I get every band kind of gets that kind of backlash when things like that happen. but it's really cool to see them go back to a sound that I feel is so again, just like signature, and it's just so nostalgic to me. It just fucking like brings me back to a memory of really discovering and kind of falling in love with heavier music, which would then like, lead like 20 years later of my life and all these things that I had done, like surrounding like punk and hardcore and metal and all these things. It's just so cool to even say that we're doing a first time reaction to Linkin Park again. Emotional or not, it's just fucking heavy and incredible. And we'll dive more into the lyrics and stuff when we do the album reaction. But I just feel like this is fucking sick. Like, I feel like if the album's gonna have this kind of energy, I think we're in for a real treat. I say that, but you guys have already probably listened to it. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.